Hey folks, JD here, and yeah, alright, we're going to be taking this guy back up. Now, I was quite shocked. The app that controls this particular guy, because it doesn't come with a transmitter, kept on crashing all the time. I think the total count was 4 if I remember correctly. So what I wanted to do, as I noticed last week, the app had an update. And all the update said was bug fixes. So I want to hope that one of the bugs they fixed was the crashing issue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this guy back up again. Now today I've got my iPhone as well as an Android device as well. So hopefully if the iPhone app keeps on crashing, we can use the Android app and keep on flying this little thing. So as we've seen this once before, let's take this up. Okay, so what I'm doing for the second is just turning this battery around so the connectors meet on the quadcopter. And now, hopefully, let's turn her on. We've got ourselves a little bit of charge. Let's pull out these propellers as well, otherwise it won't fly with it all closed up. And what I'm going to do, since the app was updated, I am going to try on my iPhone again. I just want to see, I want to satisfy myself that it's either the quadcopter, oh, it's already connected, that's good. I just want to satisfy myself, and I just want to see exactly how she fares. Now what I'm going to do is open up the VS app, click connect. Do we have video relay? Yes we do. Let's turn her on the right way. Okay, let's turn her up. Keep her on 30% speed mode. Let's turn on the analog sticks and let's turn on altitude hold. And now let's go and stand a safe place away. Let's click up and up she goes. Okay, so last time I didn't really have that much of an issue with the way she flew. I just had an issue with the application because the app kept on crashing constantly. And to be honest, by the end of it, I was that annoyed just that the app kept on crashing that I just kind of rage quit and thought, no, I'm not going to be doing this anymore with this particular quadcopter. And I just stopped. Now that left me a little bit sad because I bought this. I know I only bought this for cosmetic reasons, but it doesn't matter. I really quite wanted to try it. I wanted to see what you guys thought of it, and it kind of left me very cold. But taking it back up now, she still flies very well, and the app itself is still working, which I think is quite a monumental feat. So let's increase the speed to 60%. I don't want to go too crazy in case we lose the battery before we have had a proper time to test how this guy works. But so far, seems really quite good. So far, yeah, this is the longest time that we've had without the app crashing. The camera footage is still abysmal, still really dark. But still, it flies well. Didn't buy it for quality of the camera because I knew that wasn't going to be very good. But it's just a nice little indoor-outdoor copter. Oh, is the battery dead? I believe it might be. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it one last shot and see whether that was a crash on my part or if that was the battery. Oh, no, that was a crash on my part. There we go. Right. But look at it. It's just such a unique shape. It's just really nice. I really like that shape of it. This is the longest that we've had with the app not crashing. So I would say that the app is fixed. So if you do own this, then it is now, I would say, if you have an iPhone, it is good to take back up and to fly with. So let's try on Android. Let's bring her down and let's see Come on, there we go. Let's see what happens when we attach it to my Android device. Okay, so for this I'm just going to stop the quadcopter, turn her off, turn her back on. Now let's open up Wi-Fi. Let's turn on Wi-Fi to begin with, that would be a good start. Let's connect to the VS FPV. Now with Android it will come up and it will say this is an open Wi-Fi network with no internet connection, do you want to stay connected? So I'm just going to tap for options, click don't ask me again, and yes. That's nice, and now it should just be quite easy to get the VS FPV, which is there. Now I don't know if it was updated on Android or just updated on iOS, but let's turn on everything. We have video relay. Let's take her up and let's see. Up we go. Okay, so up we go, flying her around. So I would say on iOS, I would say everything's okay now. Seems to be. On Android, how are we looking? Well, seems to be okay as well. But this is the first time I am testing it on Android. For all I know, it could have been okay from the start. So let's just take around as much as we possibly can. I just want to ensure that the information I'm giving to you guys is correct. Over she goes. Yes, look at you go. Yes, so far, so good. Whee! Oh, I think that's the battery. I'm still pushing up. That would be the battery. Ah, there we go. Well, let's go and collect her. I certainly think that has altered. So, let's have a little look. Let's go for a verdict then on this guy. So, this guy. Well, I have to double check my numbers. I'll obviously put in the ticker to let you know exactly what the numbers were. But I think off the top of my head, the longest time we had with this guy up in the air last time was about 2 minutes 40, 3 minutes. I would say the app has been fixed on iOS, most definitely. We had this up in the air and we had it up for a good 5 minutes and the app didn't crash once, and I have done nothing to my phone whatsoever. There's been no updates for iOS at all. The only update has been for that bug fix on that particular application. Now I wish they would have said something a little bit more, something a bit more substantial, like fixes a crashing issue, then I would have known exactly that yes, that has been fixed. But as it says it fixes bugs, and as this stayed up in the air, I'm going to say that it's all good to go. Now, we used it on Android as well. Unfortunately not for as long as I would have wanted, because the battery did give out. But again, didn't have any issues for the 1.5, 2 minutes that we were up in the air with that app as well. So yeah, I still think this flies relatively well. It's a good, I should imagine it would be a good indoor copter. But I feel a bit happier now knowing that we've tested the apps, they are fixed, they are working, rather than, you know, me saying, oh, no, the apps are terrible. Flight again was just as good, battery life was just as good again. So all in all, I would say now the apps are fixed, this is good to go. So there we are, folks. Thanks ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.